With that, I would remind you to mute your mics unless you're talking. With that, Chris, do you want to start? Do you want to start with acknowledgements?
Yes, thank you, Joseph, and welcome everybody. We wish to acknowledge this land on which the University of Toronto operates. For thousands of years, it has been the traditional land of the Huron-Wendat, the Seneca, and the most recently, the Mississaugas of the Credit River. Today, this meeting place is still the home of many Indigenous people from across Turtle Island, and we are grateful to have the opportunity to work on this land. And my other welcome is to also say thank you all for joining us. My name is Chris Bomeister. I'm in biomedical engineering at the University of Toronto. I'm an assistant professor in the teaching stream, and my main day job is leading capstone design classes, mainly for engineering students, but I also have some multidisciplinary classes with students across arts and science. So I really enjoy seeing where these open-ended projects go and lead. I'd also, do we have the next slide? Is that one a little bit about biomedical engineering? Okay, it's my pleasure also to introduce my dean from the Faculty of Applied Science and Engineering, Dr. Christopher Yep.
Great, thanks, Chris, for the introduction. As Chris mentioned, so I'm Chris Yip, the Dean of the Faculty of Engineering here at University of Toronto. It really is a pleasure to be here at the launch of this, the Ideation Challenge, to hear about the opportunities that this is going to represent for our students, the opportunity to bring multiple institutions together on a really exciting opportunity. As Chris indicated, one of the things we do well at all of our institutions is actually present our students with open-ended challenges, ways to bring multidisciplinary teams together to create just a sense of excitement and an opportunity and to see what they can do. We know our students have awesome thoughts. They're extremely creative, extremely innovative, and love deep challenges. And this is something that we seek to encourage through many of our entrepreneurial activities. Here at U of T, we've got our hatchery opportunity. We've got lots of capstone opportunities. And I know this is something which pervades all of our institutions across the country. So I'm really glad to be part of this, to have the Praxis Challenge come through. Many thanks to Bill and his team and to Joseph for being such a force of nature in moving this project forward. So we're really happy to be here today. And I'm going to hand it back to, I guess I hand it back to Joseph to continue. So welcome, everyone.
So thank you, Chris. Thank you for enabling this and championing this through all of our institutions, as we'll get a chance to talk. But first, I'd like to say that this is for students, but it's also for the broader community. This is for Canada, Canadians, and all of us to sort of think about innovation. So I'd like to turn this over to Arushi and Bill, who really have enabled this, and for them to say a little bit about the Praxis Spinal Cord Institute.
Happy to do that. Would you like me to go first, Rushi?
Yes, please.
Can everyone hear me? So first of all, thanks very much, Joseph and the Chris's for introducing the program. We're really excited about this development of this program. I grew up in Galt, Ontario, so I know Waterloo region very well, and I know about the great universities in that area. And you could swing a cat in Galt, and you'd hit 4 universities. You'd hit Laurier and Waterloo and Guelph and McMaster, all really outstanding reasons why that area of the country leads in its economic innovation. And I went to Della Lana at the U of T, so I have a soft spot for that. And I lived in Alberta, so I know Calgary. And we're just really delighted to be working with the BC universities as well, like SFU and others. So maybe a little bit about Praxis before I turn it over to Rushi. But Praxis, we have a vision. It's a world without paralysis after spinal cord injury. And we lead global collaboration in spinal cord injury research, innovation, and care. We've got sites, partners all over the world, and we're particularly in love with bioengineering, biodesign programs internationally. And of course, we've got some of the best in the world in our own country. We accelerate the translation of discoveries into improved quality of life. And we achieve this, through resources, infrastructure that we provide, knowledge to make a life-changing impact on health outcomes for people with SCI. And a key to that is engaging people with spinal cord injury all along the way, really from the very beginning. This is one of the things that Arushi describes as our special sauce when it comes to the commercialization program. So engaging people with lived experiences is essential to ensuring that we set the priorities in the research and the innovation that reflect the needs of the people who have SCI. In doing so, we ensure our work is relevant and will have a significant impact on quality of life and health later on. So our impact is strengthened through unique consumer-engaged programs that support the advancement of creative ideas. And we do that in our research program as well, our translational research program. So the Praxis Spinal Cord Injury Ideation Challenge program starts at the discovery stage and continues through the innovation pathway to prototype, excuse me, where eventually products gain the potential to move into the commercialization programs like the Praxis SCI Incubate. Innovative health technologies for SCI are urgently needed today. We need a pipeline. We know there are great ideas out there, but we've got to get our problems onto the horizon of people who are smart developers of solutions, engineers. We love engineers, especially bioengineers. We recognize the deep value that partnerships like those with the U of T can bring to health innovation, and through programs like the Ideation Challenge and the other institutional partners. We're also very proud that our work is supported by Western Economic Diversification Canada. And without that generous partnership from the federal government, our work would not be possible. Our community really looks forward to these exciting ideas to come, and hopefully this will be a model for others as well. And in the future, maybe some additional institutions will get on board. So again, thank you. Special thanks to our U of T friends. But to all of you from all of the universities, we'd like to think of ourselves as pioneering this program. And so thank you very kindly. And with that, I'll turn it over to Rishi.
Thanks so much, Bill. And thank you everyone for introducing this competition. Really excited to launch what I believe is the first national, dare I say even international call for ideas to address spinal cord injury. This is a very exciting moment for Praxis, but I hope also for health innovation in Canada. And what I really like about the design of this project when we first thought about it and collaborated with our universities were two things. One is this competition is open to everyone. So regardless of discipline, regardless of where you are in Canada or even in the world, we'd like you to learn a little bit about these challenges and share ideas and help move us forward. The second is, what I really love about ideation is ideas give you an opportunity to explore and transform into something that could be valuable. So this is a great opportunity for us to come together with the SCI community, with our clinical teams, with the universities across Canada to really come up with as many ideas and validate them through a really exciting pathway. The second thing I really like is the learning environment we're creating in this competition. So all of you as participants, we hope that this competition is not just an opportunity to pitch, but also get great feedback and really learn in this series of workshops and get to engage with some of the healthcare challenges we talk about a lot in our organization. What I learned coming into the SCI spinal cord injury space with a background in health tech was a lot of the issues faced by individuals with spinal cord injury are issues faced across Canada, internationally, in our health systems, by individuals across the world. So if we have an opportunity to address any of these challenges here, there's amazing potential for long-term impact across the health system. And we're really excited to be part of that. The last thing I'll say is, as we look at some of these challenges, spinal cord injury, which John will talk to you about, a lot of them are not what you expect. A lot of them, keep your mind open around what you think the challenge is that we're trying to solve, and iterate and engage with us so that we really, really understand the problem really well. Following this program, and we have these amazing opportunities to follow on your idea. So I'd be remiss not to mention that Praxis runs an Incubate program as well as an Accelerate program. And as you go through this journey, please, as you get more and more into the prototyping phase, please see some of these opportunities for downstream collaboration and support available to you, as well as all the opportunities and all the universities we've partnered with. Lastly, good luck, and we really look forward to the ideas coming forward in this session.